Another bundle of questions that many of you asked was about how to make the vaccination appointments, and your concern about when will the SMSs be received, or what if your appointment is after the June holidays, etc. And also for parents who have more than one child, many of you asked whether you can schedule the appointment and vaccination all together. I'll invite Ms. Liew and Ms. Chua to respond.
Okay, let me go one at a time. So I've tackled the question on when you will receive the SMS and what happens when your appointment is after the June school holidays and during school hours. You will have quite a bit of choice, and you can decide whether you wanted your first dose in the June holidays. If you take your first dose in July, school hopefully should have opened by then. If I were you, I would try to find a slot that is after school hours so that we reduce your child missing school. So try to get a slot in the afternoon, in the evening, and some of the slots can be opened up to night as well. But failing which, if none of these are available to you, or it is not convenient for you, even if it's during school time, the school will definitely give you time off to do it. So you just need to speak to your teacher, your child's teacher about it, and it's not a problem. Now, if they get their first dose or their second dose during term time, there is a good chance that they might have some of these side effects that some of you might have experienced. I did experience a little bit of it after my second dose. So quite soon, immediately after the second dose, I got a little bit of body aches, and then I had pain at the injection site, chills, a very mild fever, right? So your child might have that too. So not to worry, it's the same as just being sick during term time. Let your teacher know that your child is not coming to school because they don't feel well. Take your fever medication, etc. If you do need to see a doctor, please go and see a doctor. If not, I think a note to the school, they would be understanding, and they do anticipate this to happen as well. So if there are national exams, this is what I need for you to do. You should have the oral exam dates, or at least your child would have them, both for the English oral and the mother tongue language oral. If they don't have them, ask them to contact the school teacher, because the school has them already and has been able to download it. So maybe they just have not quite gotten the information to your child yet. With those dates, you can easily decide how to book the appointments such that you steer clear of those dates. If I were you, I would book your second dose after the oral exam, because you don't know how long the feelings would last. But if not, stay maybe clear by a week or so. I think most of the side effects would wash off after 1 to at most 3 days. We can ask Dr. Alvin Lee about that. So those would be the key things that I would ask of you to do. Get hold of the exam dates first, and then book the timings. But if, let's say, you are very interested in getting your date first, you can still change the appointment date quite easily. I think there's a link for you to do that. So not to worry about that. And failing which, if, for some reason there is still a clash, talk to the school. The school can do some adjustments, but you have to tell them early. There is a backup oral date for PSLE as well, so that we've got pretty much all the bases covered. So I think there should not be an issue, and I don't want you to worry about it, and I don't want your children to worry about it too. I have answered the question about 3 children all being scheduled. So Jan, do you want to add anything else?
Yeah, I think I would just want to say that for the institutes of higher learning students in the IHLs, that would be ITE students, polytechnic students, and AUs and university autonomous university students. The answers are very similar to what Wei Li had just mentioned. So for ITE students, they will be taking it on campus in ITE because we are already using ITE as vaccination centers. So it's just logistically much easier for the students in ITE to make use of the facilities there. For the polytechnic and autonomous university students, again, we also encourage them to book at the earliest convenient time for them. And they would also have their own academic schedules, which they would be able to refer to when they plan ahead for the second dose. And of course, if they're unwell, they should inform their institutions and the necessary arrangements will be made to support them. I should also say that for the polytechnic students, they should, and the autonomous university students, for both groups of students, they should expect to receive the SMS invitations by the end of next week. And if they don't, we strongly encourage you to approach your institutions so that we can quickly make sure that the invitations go out to the students.